All right, I know that you've already watched the video for today that talks about how an apostrophe S is used to show ownership or how something belongs to someone. And a lot of times it's a habit that I have that I say an apostrophe S shows ownership, but it doesn't always mean like you own that thing. It could also mean that there's some sort of belonging relationship there. So if I say, um, that she is Jason's friend. That doesn't mean that Jason owns the friend. She just belongs to his friend group. So it's really more accurate to say that apostrophe S is used to show belonging. But if you hear me say ownership, that's just a bad habit I'm working on. So hopefully you can help remind me and tell me, no, that should be belonging, Miss Schoenfeld. That's a better description. On your practice today, as we begin to learn about apostrophe S, all you're going to need to do is to say whether the sentence is correct, it needs an apostrophe, or incorrect, it doesn't. So let's talk about the steps to how to do that. So first, you should find the word that has the apostrophe S. Let's look, that's this one. The girls ran down the street. So I'm going to look at that. I'm even going to highlight it yellow so I know. Right. When I look at the word girls, I'm going to look at the words right next to it. Maybe the words right next to it, the ones maybe just a couple down. Don't go too far in the sentence. Don't go looking all the way down here at the end of the sentence. Just look at maybe the next two words next to that. All right. Do the girls, or does ran down belong to the girls in some way? Ran down belong to the girls. No, it does not. Ran down does not belong to the girls. That's an action. So this is actually wrong. This is incorrect. It should not have it should not have an apostrophe S. So I'm going to put some X's there. That one's wrong. Okay, what about this one? So I'm going to look at the word with the apostrophe S, and then I'm going to look at the words right next to it. Just a couple of words next to it. Don't go too far. So I'm looking at those words right next to it. Yellow dresses. Do the yellow dresses belong to the girls? Yes, they do. So this is actually correct. Does need that apostrophe right there. That it does need it. So this is correct. Now, it doesn't matter right now in today's practice where the apostrophe is, if it's before the S or after. There's some rules we're going to learn about that next week. It is correct sometimes for the apostrophe to be after and sometimes to be before. But yes, for sure, it needs it because they belong. Same thing here. Let's look at this one. So this is where the apostrophe is. I'm going to look at the couple of words next to it. Yellow dress. Does the yellow dress belong to the girls? To the girl? Yes, it does. So that is correct. All right, let's look at the next one. Here's another apostrophe S. I'm going to look right to the words next to it, a couple of words next to it. Little brother. Does the little brother belong in some way to the girl? Yes, it does. So that is correct. All right, let's look at this one. This one has an apostrophe S. So I'm going to look at the words right next to it, maybe the next couple of words. I'm not going to go too far. Okay, does loved to belong to the cats in some way? No, that does not belong. So that is definitely incorrect. So on that one, I would say no, that's incorrect. All right, so in today's practice, you're just looking at the word with the apostrophe S. Look at the two words next to that on this side. Do these two words belong to the original word with the apostrophe? If it does, it's correct. If it does not belong, it's incorrect. All right, that's the first step to learning how to use apostrophes. Once we get this one down really good, we'll learn the next part of how to use apostrophe S.